Hi guys, Kaza here. Welcome back. We're back with Men of Yoshiwara Ohgiya with Gakuto. We're on chapter 3, Misperception. Let's see how this goes, right? The morning after I spent my first night in Gakuto's room, Gakuto escorted me to the Pleasure District's main gate. In the end, all we did was drink ourselves to sleep. Sorry, was I being impolite? Impolite. Did I do something rude? I had a hell of a time carrying you to your futon, but that's about it. Now that he mentioned it, it was strange that I woke up with covers over me. Of course, I had no recollection of getting up and doing that myself. A thought crossed my mind. I was sure Gakuto had a laugh at how inexperienced I was. It's my first time there. Why would he laugh? Gaze, you really are a modest girl. Huh? Your feelings always come out in your expressions. If you weren't so stubborn, you would be such a cute, honest girl. So act like that from now on. Gakuto gently placed his hand on my head. His touch was surprisingly gentle and warm. The usual arrogant, ferocious feeling I got from him started to feel blurry. The kindness he was showing me was almost unimaginable coming from him. Then, do you think we can fall in love with the real me? Definitely. That's who I prefer. He smirked at me, raising only one side of his mouth. I entrusted myself to his bewitching strength. His hand gently caressed the top of my head, but he was quietly slid it down along my cheek. But then, he courteously kissed me on the lips. It was gentle, so different from all his previous kisses. All right, be safe. Looks like your escort is here too. So she's just like, uh-huh. I turned around to see Musashi waiting for me at the main gate. Our eyes met and I bowed to him. Thank you for taking care of me. You really are considerate even when parting. Is that strange? No, it's just like you, that's all. Oh, that's right. Bring some fabric next time. Something that would look good on me. Wow, you're so demanding. Huh? Does that mean I'm gonna buy a kimono from you? I've been wanting to get you one. Oh, thank you very much. With all these new experiences and amidst all of this joy, it was like he was rewarding me. I returned home that day with a sense that I had gained so many things. My behavior wasn't professional this time either, but Gakuto had told me that was perfectly fine. That simple remark made my heart jump for joy. After returning home, I wasted no time telling my mother Gakuto would buy a kimono. She was overjoyed. I stood there, staring blankly while Mother told me to immediately start preparing it. It was past noon when I finished preparations, and Musashi and I headed toward Yoshiwara. During the daytime, the Pleasure District felt like a completely different place. Passing through the main gate, we walked along the main road to reach Ohgiya. Gakuto had to have told the other employees because we were taken upstairs without delay. After waiting for a little bit, Good morning, Miss Kaze. Semi came in with his usual bright smile. I heard from Gakuto that you were bringing fabric, so I had to see it for myself. May I sit with you? Yes, be my guest. It's very pretty. Utsusemi stared at the fabric I brought and muttered words of admiration. In a matter of minutes, the front door became a lively gallery. I turned to see. I hear it's from Kitsune's drapery. Hey, don't push. Let me see it too. Oh my. Hey, it's rude to peep into a private room. Utsusemi frantically scolded the courtesans in the hall. My apologies, Miss Kaze. Everyone wants to see the kimonos from your store. Really? Yes, your kimonos are popular here at Ohgiya. The fabrics they're tailoring are amazing. It really makes me happy to hear you say that. Why is he here so much? I'm not trying to be polite. I'm telling the truth. Utsusemi acted shyly, and I could tell that he wasn't trying to flatter me. Thank you. Everyone could see it if they would like to. Once I made my announcement, the courtesans rushed into the room. Oh, dear God. When it started to become chaotic, I thought I heard something lively going on, but it's just the merchant peddling. Oh, that's scary. It looks fun, so let me in on it too. Yes, it would be my pleasure. Asagiri joined us, and we all had a merry time. Nevertheless, Gakuto seems to be taking his time. He probably wasn't with the customer since it was daylight outside. A sense of anxiety started to run through me. As I continued to talk with the other courtesans, I started to imagine all sorts of things. All of a sudden, Gakuto's words from last night popped into my head. Do you know a girl with a scar on her forehead? For some reason, my heart started to well up with emotion, and Asagiri, if you wouldn't mind telling me something. I lowered my voice to question Asagiri. It's really loud. I'm so sorry. What is it? I heard that Gakuto is searching for his sister. What exactly happened? His sister? Yes, he said they've been separated their whole lives and tell him anything I knew. Huh. He has a sister on this island. Asagiri frowned, hesitated to say anything. That was when Gakuto was born in the mainland, so it'd be odd for sister to be on this island. There's so many mainlanders around here, like Asagiri's mainlander, Gakuto's mainlander. What the heck? Why are you people here, Ben? I didn't know either. I wonder what their circumstances are. Don't be foolish, Utsusemi. What? Utsusemi overheard us and butted in. Asagiri began to frown a bit more. This isn't something you should talk about casually. Gakuto wouldn't like it. Oh. It was hard for me to think that Gakuto was from the mainland and that his sister was from here. Not to mention, I didn't know any girls with scars on their foreheads. I was sure there was more to it. Maybe the girl was Gakuto's long-lost love. If that were the case, all my actions up until now were so foolish. Kaze, you don't have to make such a serious face. You can always talk to me if you ever have a problem. Thank you. After that, Kaze, sorry to keep you waiting. Why are you in full regalia outfit? Oh my god. Wait, so were the others. Never mind. Horribly confused here. Gakuto showed up and the other courtesans dispersed. Oh my god, it's him! Run! Like little roaches running. The light has shone upon them. Run! Death awaits. In the end, I wasn't sure if I was feeling sad or frustrated. Not knowing how to deal with my emotions, I desperately tried to reply. Miss, are you alright? As soon as I left Ohgiya, Musashi wasted no time in asking me how I felt. I never thought they would get so excited. It was a little tiring. No, that isn't what I meant. After that, Utsusemi and Asagiri informed me about Gakuto's sister. That was what Musashi was asking me about. Completely fine, please don't mention it. What? I'm completely fine. Completely fine. I'm just saying what Musashi really meant. I gave him that short reply. Is that so? Gakuto was a very popular courtesan. It wouldn't take him any effort to entice a naive girl like me. I felt irritated, frustrated. He had me in his strings like a puppet as I endlessly enjoyed our time together. I felt so embarrassed. A few days later, I began to display the unsold fabric in the store front for a cheaper price. Oh, what a beautiful fabric. Yes, but I like this one. Could you calculate our total, please? Thank you. Come again. The store was filled with all kinds of new customers and business was booming. I thought about the events that happened at Ohgiya. Even though I tried to keep myself busy and forget about it, Gakuto always popped into my head. I wanted to forget so badly, but I couldn't. You're in the way. Ah! Because we were so crowded, one of the customers staggered. Are you okay? I quickly helped her up. Yes, I'm fine. Her long hair was all messy and covered her face. And then, I could see a scar on her forehead. It was so shocking that all I could do was stop and stare. That scar. Oh, it's nothing. The woman hurriedly covered her forehead with her hair, pulling away from me. To begin with, this scar's like a medal of honor. What? The courtesan I got involved with long ago gave it to me. The woman who had felt shaken up because she'd begun to talk about it even though I didn't ask. How did that happen exactly? Just drop it. I got even by injuring his eye. An injured eye? I felt like everything in front of me was about to turn black. The woman quickly stood up and ran away from me as I stood there absent-mindedly. Her old flame had to have been Gakuto. Gakuto and that woman had been involved with each other in the past. She wasn't his sister at all. She was his old lover. The second I figured out the truth, I felt sick to my stomach. Still, we had to make Gakuto out of familia duty. However, knowing this unfaithful person... What's wrong? Why are you making that scary face? Our relationship with Gakuto kept going around in circles, which aggravated me. If I let my guard down for a moment, disappointment was always waiting for me. I was sure he would do something to move me emotionally. I couldn't help falling for sensual behavior. Kaze, I don't know what you're so mad about, but stop pouting and cheer up. I'm not mad. Then why are you making that face, being so quiet? Gakuto, well, it's because the things you told me about your sister are a lie, aren't they? What? The thin smile he had on his face quickly disappeared. I heard that you were born on the mainland. Why would you be searching for your sister on this island? It doesn't make sense. I at least wanted to hear it from him directly. I wanted him to admit they had a lover in the past. It was a special circumstance. What was it? That's between me and her. It has nothing to do with you. Is that so? In any case, I think we should have a divorce from each other. That was... Alright. Sudden. There we go. That's what I was looking for. What? Even if we're only betrothed, I come here to see you every night. I do not want to associate myself with an untruthful person. Gakuto stared at me with a piercing glare. The truth is a useless tool for courtesans. Still, human relationships can't be fortified by lies. Oh, that's a good one. I don't even know. Who are you really? The man you see before your eyes is all that I am. Liar. Believe in me. I don't believe liars. What a stubborn girl you are. You're the one who told me that I shouldn't conceal who I really am. And are you so stubborn? Is it the truest nature about you? Do you really hate that about me? No, you're the first girl who's ever argued with me like this. Please, take off your eye patch. I want to see your whole face. Excuse me? Please, show me. I prayed with my last glimmer of hope. If his eye didn't have a scar on it, then that would mean that woman's story might not be true. It all depended on whether or not he had a scar. What the hell are you thinking? There's nothing pleasant to see under there. I simply want to see your entire face. If you're that bent on hiding it, then I don't think I can trust you after all. I've never shown this to anyone. Not even to Utsusemi, who's like a little brother to me. Please, just show me. Please, let me believe in you again. No. Then you don't care if I don't trust you. I couldn't help but yell. What exactly do you want to know? What piece of information will actually satisfy you? Do normal people willing to expose himself like that, especially a courtesan? I can completely expose myself to you. Then show me. He forcibly pulled me toward him and pinned me to the ground. After my back hit the hard Otome floor, I had trouble breathing. If this is Otome floor, it's like red. No. Gakuto undid my kimono, exposing my chest in one fell swoop. My body was fully exposed. I couldn't resist him, and because it all happened so suddenly. In desperation, I reached out to touch his eye patch. Then, I slowly lifted the eye patch, revealing his hidden eye. It was right there. He had a deep scar over his eye. A painful-looking scar crossed through both his eyelids. The two of us stopped in place. After a short pause, Gakuto quickly turned away from me. I told you there wasn't anything pleasant to see under there. Gakuto fixed his eye patch as he spoke to me in a cold, low voice. I'm sorry. I wish I hadn't looked. It would have been better that way. All I did was hurt Gakuto on my mission to find the truth. Why had I wanted to see his scarred eyes so badly? Let's just drop it. I'm sorry for what I did too. He reached over to me while my kimono was still a mess. He slowly started to fix it for me. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. A woman gave the scar to me. She had done it when I was working in a different store years ago. I'm trying to track her down so I can get my revenge on her. I swear I'll make her pay for this. As he continued to talk, he gradually began to squint. He looked so angry. It was like the fires of hell were burning in his eyes. A cold chill ran down my back. I could tell he had a deep desire for revenge. Gakuto always had a frightening side to himself. That might have stemmed from his deep conviction for revenge. You're really going to get revenge on her? Yeah, I'm set on it. So I might have been better if you had chosen a different course into court. All I could tell him was... Ooh, silence. Stop your quest to revenge. It sounds like your heart is set on it. Yeah, it sounds like your heart's set on it. It sounds like your heart is set on getting revenge. The desire has been there ever since she did this to me. Why would she go that far? Gakuto simply looked at the ceiling without answering me. Either way, you're my wife tonight, so you'll have a few drinks with me, right? Gakuto quietly pulled over a tray with all refreshments on it, and mumbled to himself as if he conceded. His strong determination for revenge still burned in the back of his eyes. No matter how the cards fell, if things continued like this, I would be miserable. There's nothing I could do to convince him otherwise. Nevertheless, I wasn't the only one who wanted my relationship with Gakuto to flourish. If things continued like this, it wouldn't make my mother happy. No, you want me to be my true self while around you, so I won't leave your side until you show me who you really are. Hearing my words, Gakuto began to frown, but he started to chuckle soon after. What's so funny? It's you. You just crack me up. It feels like I know what you're thinking, but I actually don't. You're so intriguing. It just seemed like he was having a very good time. He poured me some rice wine and took my hand. Let's go to the bedroom. Huh? I want to talk to you a little more. But if you want me to make love to you, I'll be ready anytime. His smirk was much closer to my face than usual. The burning revenge in his eyes started to get dimmer. Yet, I could see the embers faintly lit. I did as he said and followed him into the bedroom. Having attained Gakuto, one of the best and most popular courtesans in Yoshiwara, I felt a sense of attachment to him deep down in my heart. Alright, well, that ends that chapter. I wish there was actually a picture of the scar. I'm kind of curious. I want to see it too. I wonder what it looks like. Like, is it bad, gruesome? I don't think it's gruesome, but it's like, I still want to see it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, you guys can vote for my secret pets so we can see who will be doing first. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.